Hello everybody, and welcome back to video number 2 of A Noob Plays. In this case, A Noob Plays Path of Exile. Today, we are going to be doing Act 2. Where we left off, we just ended Act 1 by killing Merville, coming into Act 2. Nothing's really changed. The only thing that has is I went ahead and came back to Act 1 to pick up Holy Flame Totem, which we are going to socket into our second wand here. And now we're going to go sell some items. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, let's get started by selling all of our items here. And getting some nice juicy rewards for that. Go ahead and put everything into our stash as well. We did get one chaos last time, which is really nice. So, what is Act 2 all about? Act 2 has several very important things in it. Let me make sure I press the right button here. So the biggest thing about Act 2 is the bandits. Knowing which bandits you're going to be killing, knowing which bandits you're going to be not killing, and making sure that we go through the correct ones. Luckily, I do know in advance that the correct choice for us is to kill all bandits, so we'll be able to see that. There is one lab trial here, and that is pretty much it. We're going to go ahead and kill the Great White Beast as well for our second Quicksilver Flask here. We don't technically need it, but I'm just going to do it anyways, just so we have a little bit of extra stuff to see. So let's get started. Alright, so this is the first area, which is the Old Fields. And this is where we're going to find our first mini-boss of Act 2, which is going to be the Great White Beast. We are looking for a section that goes underneath a little hole in the ground. Sometimes it can be over this way. I'm going to do this because it's actually easier for me to see this way. It really depends on how you are for this game. I've just been playing it this way for so long at this point that it's easier for me to see it this way. And then there we go. I'm just trying to fix this as well. Alright, so it's not over this way. So we're gonna go up. Oh, I see it right there. You see this little thing right here? This is the den. This is where the the Great White Beast, I believe it is. Yep, it says right there, Great White Beast. I should read some of the quest text at some point. That would be helpful. It's just fire and ignite resistant, which sucks, but that's okay. Oh, and we got a nice item. This is for another vending recipe here. This will give us a chromatic orb, which is very important.
I need more mana.
There is a couple good things, and here's a chromatic. So yeah, so this thing here with a linked green, red, and blue socket in it drops a chromatic. Which is very nice. Let me go ahead and open up my POB so I can see where we are going next. I had it closed earlier. Right there. Alright, now we know where we are. So we are continuing down this way towards Snowforged and the other ones. We're gonna go ahead and level up Holy Flame Totem here. And we're just going to quickly just speed through this. I was going a little slow at the start, but we need to start going quicker. But I do promise, these are the longest acts in this game. There we go. I wonder if these are any good. They do have movement speed on them. They are nice, but they're not ready to go. I'm sorry also if you hear some chirping in the background. My dog is chirping away a little bit, so that's okay. That's what they do. They make noises to let us know things are happening. Alright, and then we go to the crossroads. Crossroads aptly named because there is a crossroad. There's 3 directions you can go to. You can go up, left, and right, depending on what is going on. We are going to go up first to deal with Creighton, I believe his name is. There is a mini-boss over there that you can fight, but we're not going to go do that. Alright, so we're going to grab that, and now we're going to start our way down. We're just going to drop our Holy Flame Totem like this now. It should be good enough that we can just drop this, and then just run. And bring it to the Broken Bridge. Yes, okay, cool. I was actually slightly worried that it wouldn't actually do enough damage. So, alright, this is going to be the first guy. I do have a strategy for this guy that I like to do. I like to call it the anti-Creighton corner, because he has no choice but to keep coming back to you over and over and over again. It's very nice. So we're just going to walk up here and fight him real quick. I don't have any points that are really important, so this is Creighton. Oh, I just locked out. Whoops, I just locked out. Alright. That's okay. I will get back there really quick, and I will see you guys once I get back there. Alright. And we're back. Uh-oh, we made that big. Whoops. That's okay. Alright, there we go. This is Creighton.
I like that. Now, what I don't
he is a bandit with Oak and Alira, and we're going to fight him and kill him. If you do decide to help him after you do everything else, you will get 8% increased movement speed. It's just not something that we need. It doesn't really help us with anything. So we're going to go right here, and we're going to throw down this stuff, and we're going to fight Creighton right here. He can't run around, he can't, like, get away from you. It's just a very simple spot to fight him. Alright, he's done. And we get a couple of free little things, plus Creighton's amulet. Let's see here. He did drop a Chepea. Let us move some items around here real quick. Will you stop hitting me? Maybe I can pick up like one more piece of gear here. There we go. Excellent. Alright, and then we're just going to exit and we're going to hit enter again so we can log back in real quick. This is going to put us back in town once again. So we're here, so we're going to go talk to Yuna to sell. This is for the Great White Beast quest. You have your choice of a belt or a quicksilver, bismuth, or one of two flasks, a health or a mana. Technically one of four, not one of two, but you know what I mean. In this case, we're just going to take the second one, but we can't take it yet because our inventory is full. So we're going to do a quick sell. Get a whole bunch of items here, which is really nice, and then we're going to take the quicksilver flask and we're going to identify it. Rearrange our stuff here. We can see that we get a chance to gain a flask charge when we deal a crit, and increase stun and block, which isn't great, but it's better than nothing. So we're going to replace one of our health potions. We're going to place the worst health potion, and then we're going to go back to the crossroads. This time we're going to go down. We're going down towards a... Sorry for that. We're going down towards the Fellshrine Ruins and the Catacombs, I believe, or the Crypt, one of the two. And we are going to be doing our second lab and a skill point quest. So, we're just going to run through this area real quick. I'm not going to be fighting things, I'm just going to be running through real quick, and I'll just... I don't know. There's nothing really much to talk about here. I hope everyone's enjoying these videos, enjoying a slower paced PoE, maybe someone who's not quite as good. I know it's very hard to enjoy someone who's not as good as a game. It's not as entertaining as someone who's good, but hopefully you guys are enjoying it. It would be nice. I can't wait to actually get to the end game and learn how to do Sanctum. It is always something that I've been wanting to learn, mostly because it makes a lot of currency in this game. I just have to learn how to dodge. Oh, I guess they put Stygian spires here. Never really paid attention to that. There is a little Easter egg in that area, a little thing that you can do. So if you're new to the game, go and do that. Have some fun with it. It'll be great. Alright, we are in the crypt. We are looking for two different things here. We are looking for the labyrinth. The way I like looking for the labyrinth in this area is just going along the outside and looking for the book icon. There are several layouts to this place. I haven't quite learned it. As you can see, we found the book, so we know it's up there. So all we gotta do is just kind of go in this general direction and we'll find it. I am going to actually remove Holy Flame Totem. As much as it's doing damage, I'm not using it, is the issue. So it's not actually helping, it's just kind of on my gear. And I know the actual play is, well, just use it, forehead, but I don't know, I don't seem to have the brain power for that for some reason. Alright, there's some frogs in this trial. That's fun. So we're gonna run over here, grab this lever, flip it, and come back. Just dodge through the traps. It's much easier just to flame dash through them. You can flame dash into traps just like I did, but that's okay. Hit a potion, and kill this guy. I don't think he's gonna kill me, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I'm just going to murder him and move on with my life.
Shine boldly. So
I plan to do a very simple uploading structure for these videos. I'm going to try and upload a video about every 3 days if it's possible for me. I get bored very easily sometimes, so I might miss a day here and there, but I'm gonna try and aim for at least once every 3 days to upload a video for you guys. Even it just doesn't have to be anything important. I'm just hoping to get something uploaded. Holy freaking ghosted mob. Batman, just run. So this is like the most dangerous thing I've ever seen in my life, so we're just gonna run as fast as we can to get out of here. These necro dudes are not fucking around. So we're gonna stop real quick just so we can try and get some of our flask charges back. I guess this is where we actually do want the flame totem. Maybe it'll distract them. We did make it towards the end though, so we're gonna stop. We're gonna kill this guy. He's dead. He dropped some items for us. We're gonna take the golden hand, and then we're gonna exit to character screen again. Alright, now we are gonna go up. So back to the crossroads once again, you guessed it. And this time we are going up. We needed both of those things, by the way. Do not leave that area without getting the golden hand. The golden hand is your second skill point. For those that haven't played this game in a while, they've removed one of the skill points off of the bandits quest and put it on the golden hand quest. So you do need to do it.
The air stinks of thaumaturgy. I could learn a thing or two here.
The thing in the Chamber of Sin is, I believe, I say a lot of believes because I kind of just autopilot it and then I do it when I see it on the side here a lot. I should know these things off the top of my head and not like mess around with it too much. But I believe there is just the Piety quest and a lots of fusings in this one. Is it a fusing thing? It is. The spiders have a chance to drop a fusing. That's really nice. For those, I do not have, I just have a very basic loot filter. I do have a personal loot filter that I made that's on here, but I turned that one off for these videos. If someone wants to hear it, I can always turn it on and do a little showcase of it in the future. Alright. So there is a labyrinth here. So we're just gonna go do that real quick. Again, I just like to jump around like this. Ah, yes, this is this room. Alright. So, we're just gonna pick all these up because there's no point in leaving money on the ground. And by money, I mean just stuff we can use. Like, if we can get something, we can attach, if we can get a 4-link, a 3 blue, 1 green, we can attach lesser multiple projectiles to rolling magma. At least for a bit. Alright, now that we got through that, let's continue this way. I am going to go into my sound settings here, and my item filter alert, I'm going to turn down, because this is very loud, or it was. Alright. I don't want to, it's fine for me, I just don't want to blow your guys' eardrums out. If it was fine, let me know, and I will go ahead and fix it. Alright, so we found our lab, let's go in. Very simple labs. You just have to run around the saw blades, blink through them. If for some reason you're having trouble, you can use these switches to stop it, and it will stop one of the saw blades. It will lock you in, so then you just unlock it and then continue on as normal. Alright, bigger life flask is nice. Oh my goodness, that guy just hurt so much. We're gonna throw that one on the ground because we don't need it. Pick up both of these. Hit the ascendancy, and as you can see, we have the 3.
The former is wisdom, the latter is
and we're gonna continue on until we meet Piety for the 2nd time. Alright. Here it is. Let's go up. And we're gonna fight Piety and... Oh no, we're not gonna fight Piety. This is the other thing. As you can see, Piety's there. She's running away. I'm just running past so that we can immediately start our battle with this guy here. We're gonna throw down this, we're gonna throw down our Holy Flame Totem, and we're just gonna start rolling magma. We're gonna teleport away and throw down another Holy Flame Totem just to refresh the duration on both of them. And continue hitting them.
Too much clutter.
So we have too much clutter, but we can move these here, roll this down here, and put this here. We are gonna have to throw one thing away, so we're gonna throw this on the ground to pick up the Baleful Gem. And you do not have to talk to Helena here. You don't have to. We're gonna go ahead and talk to her real quick, just because we can. Again, you don't have to. You can immediately just go to town directly afterwards, and it'll be 100% fine. Alright, now we are in town. Everything to the north has been done. We're all done with that. We don't need to do anything else that way. We're gonna talk to Yina real quick, and we're gonna sell some items. Good. And then we're going to take our reward for Fell Shrine Ruins, which is a skill point. We're going to talk to Silk. Go talk to Karoost. This is going to give us a gem. These are where you get your first Herald gem. Depending on what build you're doing, you might go 1 or 2 different things. So ours is going to be Herald of Ash and Herald of Thunder. This area. So we're going to pick up Herald of Ash first, then we're going to go to Yina, who sells our gems, purchase, and we're going to buy Herald of Thunder. Where is my Herald of Thunder? There it is. And we are also going to buy Wave of Conviction. So, I'm going to put Wave of Conviction in, Herald of Thunder, and we're going to throw in Herald of Ash right there. Depending on how you like to play the game, you can set things up a little bit differently depending on what you like to do. I like to have all of my aura buffs on my second wheel. So there's Herald of Ash and Herald of Thunder there.
With the spirit.
And we can move. And then we're going to put in our skill points now that we're done with the top area. We have 4 skill points to put in. We are going to grab our first point into Trickery, which is going to give us increased damage, some Dex and Int. More elemental damage. And then more elemental damage. And then we're going to go straight across and work our way up to Snowforest right here. We're going to be taking the bottom pass because we're using a lot of fire abilities right now. So fire, fire, fire damage. Alright. Talk to Einhar to just get him moving. Wave of Conviction does several things. It does a whole bunch of elemental damages. And each enemy hit is inflicted with exposure matching the element in which they took the highest damage. So because they're going to take the highest damage from fire, because I've buffed our fire spells a whole bunch, they should become inflicted with fire exposure, which means we're going to do more damage with our fire abilities. So we can just do this. I wonder if that's enough to kill some of them. Not quite, but it almost is.
Heed my demands.
This also is your first showcase of Bestiary League. Einhar loves hunting. Depending on who you are and what you like to do, you may like Einhar more or less. I do find he gets a little repetitive and a tad bit annoying, but that's just me. So, we're going to head all the way down here. We're just going to be throwing things out behind us as we go. We are looking for this waypoint here. Excellent.
I need more mana.
So this is important because we're going to be going up from this area here to our second bandit that we are supposed to be fighting, which is Oak. Oak is a very annoying bandit to fight, especially for the first time. A lot of people have trouble with him for the first time, especially if your build isn't ready to deal with him. So once I start fighting him, I'll just kind of stop talking and I'll let you guys just kind of deal with the fight as it is. I do also have like an Oak safety corner that I like doing if I have the damage that I can just sit there and face tank him. So we'll see if we do, and then we'll go for it. These guys hurt. It's easier for me to find him if I do this real quick. Because we're just looking for the quest icon. There he is. Oh wait, no, that's not the one that we want. Well, we found this part. This is the other part that we are looking for. This is towards the end of the act. This is important later. This isn't important now at all. So I'm gonna guess that Oak is down this way somewhere. He's not. Alright, that means he's just up.
When I'm ready and not.
Alright, let's go. There is a dangerous guy right there. A very dangerous guy. Man, this area is deadly today. Okay, we're just gonna run in here real quick. We're gonna fight Oak, and we're gonna run back here. Alright. Alright, there we go. He's dead, and we can move on.
This land has no time for avaricious little despots like you.
Alright, the only thing we need to do is just run straight back to the waypoint and take the waypoint back the way we came. It's much faster than walking all the way to the entrance, especially if the waypoint is closer than the entrance. Went to the wrong one, but I was worried about dying there, so I just quickly clicked as fast as I could. And that's okay. And we're here. We're going to take our 2 points. That also bring us directly next to this life wheel here, and where we wanted to go. And where we're going to go Snowforge. Sorry, I did just auto-mute myself on accident. I'm hitting my keybinds wrong. Alright, and now we're going to go down to the last bandit, Alira. And we're going to be fighting her for our final thing so that we can actually unlock our skill point from them. There's 3 things in this area. There's Alira, there's the Weaver's Den, and there is the guy at the very bottom. I don't know his name. The most dangerous part of this area are the explodey dudes. There are guys that will run up to you. They're slightly purple. They're going to run up to you and explode. For those that are wondering how to find Alira quick, there are several different things you need to know. First, if you just follow this path, you'll reach the guy at the very bottom that gives you the seal to open it. If you find the waypoint, whatever side of this road the waypoint is on will lead you to Alira. The opposite side will be the area with the Weaver's Den. There are several ways that you can use to find Alira. First is running along this road, and I'll show you both ways. First is running along this road. And we are looking for a stone path that is going off of this main road. There's always going to be a little stone path that leads off of this road here, and it's right here. We're gonna kill this guy real quick. He is leeching my life and murdering me, which is not very nice of him. Alright, he's dead. But yes, this little stone path you see here, if you follow this path, it will lead you to Alira. The other way is the way that I do it every time I come in here. And not many people, I feel like a lot of people do it this way, but maybe not many, is I just find the waypoint and I immediately start heading this way. If I can find this path, I can follow it all the way up till we find her. And that's how I find her. I always go from the waypoint and I just go directly left and start going anywhere in this side of the map here, and I'll almost always find her. If I don't find her up here, I just have to go down and I'll find her.
The King of Rats, Creighton.
Alright, that is Alira down, and we're moving on to the second thing that we need to do for this area, which is open up the way, the cave. Now, if you did not understand, or maybe because we didn't see it, I know because I didn't see it and I didn't understand for the longest time, this area down here is actually where Piety blocks you from in Act 1. There's these explodies. But yeah, this area down here is actually where Piety blocks you from coming from in Act 1. So this is where you actually get through it and reopen up the entire thing with this emblem. And technically now the way is open and people can go from Act 1 to Act 2 now. It's like an NPC little thing. So now we're going to go to the final area, which is the Weaver's Den. And we're going to make our way, and the way I do it is I just curve directly to the right and I just start going off to the right, off of the main path. Oop, we don't want to leave that on the ground. Every little bit is important. We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going. If we've reached this, so now we're just going to follow it
When
up.
I'm ready and not before.
If it's not up this way, it's going to be down here, and we'll go there. Alright, there we go. The Weaver's Chamber. Alright, now we're going to be going down this way, and we're going to be... This is an area with a lot of flicker spiders in it. They are dangerous. Depending on how you like to do this, there are several ways you can go about the Weaver's Chamber. I like to try and go up first, and if you can't go up, you go straight down. You go all the way to the wall, and then you start following the wall, either up or down. We've got a Grand Mana Flask, which is good. We're gonna go ahead and put that on right now, and throw it on this flask right here. Always grab the portal scrolls, they are useful. I thought I was gonna die for some reason. These flicker spiders always seem to kill me. Alright. Now we're just gonna keep going this way, and just follow the wall. We do see where we're supposed to go, which means going down is the correct option here. And we're going to make it in here real quick and start the fight against the Weaver. We are going to put a point real quick into this for a little bit of extra damage.
I need more mana.
Whew, that was a fight. That was a fight. Alright, we are going to be moving some of this stuff over this way, so we can pick up Malagaro's Spike. There is a Ripier right there, but we're just going to TV back to town instead. And sell some items. So let's go ahead and sell all of these items here. That's fine. We're going to go back through the Weaver's Chamber. We're going to pick up that one, the last couple items on the ground here. And then we're just going to exit to save ourselves a portal scroll. Because again, it'll put us directly back into town.
Yeah.
And we can sell these.
Remember.
And throw all this stuff in our stash real quick. Because I forgot to do that earlier. Alright. So now we have pretty much everything from Act 1 inside of our inventory right now. And we're going to go around and we're going to turn in some quests. We're going to talk to this guy. We're going to get a couple of stuff here. Is there any of these that I care about getting? We're going to grab Elemental Focus. I think that's probably the best bet. And we're going to talk to Aramir here. We're going to get our skill point. And we're going to grab this. In which case we're going to throw it immediately right here. Now, there is nothing else for us to do here except continue on towards the end part. But we need to go back to Act 1 and turn in a quest. Remember, we unblocked that area just recently, and the quest does tell us to go back to Bestel and accept our reward. We get a skill point for doing that, which is going to give us our Snowforge point. Excellent.
Just make life complicated.
Now, back to Act 2, jumping back up into the wetlands, and we're gonna get through those routes and start on the very end game of Act 2. I'm gonna go back out. I'm gonna grab that piece. We won our rares. These rares are important. Alright. We are back through. Let us continue. I have found that the Vol Ruins feels like a very dangerous place. It is always very dangerous. It always tries to kill me all the time. Most of these little snakes and everything aren't really too dangerous. It's these bigger dudes. Those guys right there that you just saw that got murdered. Those guys right there. I always die to these guys, so hopefully that doesn't happen this time. I will be extremely grateful if it didn't. We are looking for a giant orb in the ground, and hopefully we find it soon. This is usually a pretty long area.
We need more mana.
I usually like to stick to one side and then just kind of go up. I go left and up first to see if I can find it. I'm gonna check here. No, okay. So we're just gonna continue going up then, now that we've gone left. And that is usually, it's gonna show me off as a liar now, led me to where I needed to go. There's a level. We're gonna quickly put that into some maximum life and energy shield. Ooh, wow. Yeah, you see that? Those guys, they like to hurt. They do it all the time. We did find the league mechanic here. I'm hoping that means that we're going the right way. We're just gonna keep going this way and trying to go up, and hopefully that lets us through. Heck yeah. Yeah, game? Alright, so this brings us to our first thing that we just found, which is unique items. Unique items, not all of them are good. There's a ton of unique items in this game, but not all of them are good. Some of them are very bad and have no use for their build. They are useful for somebody, but probably not your build. That is like 95% of them. What we found here is a unique wand called Ash Collar. It has a 25% chance to trigger level 10 Summon Raging Spirit on kill. It adds fire damage to spells, and it has a chance to cover enemies in ash on hit, which means they take more damage. That is crazy to find. Wow. Well, I mean, we have to put it on. Alright, so check this. So we're at 383.2 DPS on our Rolling Magma. We throw on an Ash Collar, and we go up to 832 DPS. We have we have more than doubled our DPS with a unique that we found from that rare. That is amazing. Alrighty then, let's continue. Holy smokes, man. That's incredible. Alright. Now this is the corruption altar. What you can do is you can click on this and you can corrupt an item, modifying it unpredictably. Once you modify an item, you cannot do anything to it. I can do it to this right now. I want to do it to this right now. And I know any veteran PoE player that is watching this video wants me to do this to this item right now. You want me to corrupt it. Oh man. Oh man, I want to so bad. But I'm not going to. I'm not here to take risks and throw my items in the trash. I'm here to actually get through this campaign and start making some money. Oh, but that is so tempting. All right, let's back on our search for a ball. Ooh, a portal scroll. So right now we're in a position of where Wave of Conviction by itself can clear. We're going to take Wave of Conviction, and I'm just going to replace Rolling Magma with it for now. And we're just going to start going. Alright.
Fascinating.
Sorry about that. The dog was chirping again. That's okay. He thinks someone's out there, but there's nobody there, unfortunately.
Ready, exile. This land is.
Alright. We're going to continue through. Now, this is the Northern Forest. And we're just gonna Wave of Conviction our way through this area because it's funny. Although this guy's kicking our butt, so we're gonna swap it back real quick. Alright. That was a scary enemy. We're gonna grab this, we're gonna grab our Grand Health Flask, and we're gonna drop this guy on the ground because we don't really need it. And we're gonna grab some more of these items on the ground here. I do expect us to have to go back to town soon, but that's okay.
When I'm ready, and not before.
We need to get through this and get to the Vol Temple as soon as we can. And we're just gonna do that, but it's always up. Just keep going up in the map. The further up you go, the better it is. Here is the unique enemy of the map. Quickly decimated. I didn't even have our auras on. We're missing damage still. Oh my goodness. Silly me, I never activated our auras. That's a noob mistake. I guess that's the whole purpose of this series, right? That's crazy. Alright, now we are in the caverns. We're going towards the final boss area. That means Act 2 will be done here in a little bit. And we'll be able to start moving on towards Act 3. There is some important things that you need to do before you enter Act 3. So, we will not conclude this episode until we enter Act 3 town. I am still stopping to kill things, even though I shouldn't. We are over leveled for this area, and if you would like to go fast, you should not be over leveled. I believe the general rule is to be at least 2 levels below where you're supposed to be for the zone. So like this level is 22, we should be 20. Oh, right. Sorry about that. I had a dog get sick, so I had to go clean it up real quick. It's just okay. Yeah, one of them's not feeling good today, so we're trying to keep a close eye on him. He's sitting there in the living room. He's waiting for his mama to get home. Poor Buppo. That's okay. Alright. Do any of you guys have pets? Can you share about them in the comments down below? I love animals. My dream animal to own one day is a ferret. I want to own a ferret. They are absolutely adorable. I love them so much. I am lost completely. What is this layout? That's crazy. Oh, right, there we go. We found it. Into the Ancient Pyramid, the final area of Act 2.
I need more mana.
Ooh, a topaz ring. That'll be very useful. I'm gonna go ahead and identify that one and use it over one of our other rings here because it gives us lightning resistance. Lightning resistance is very nice against this next boss as it does lightning damage. So let us go over and fight the boss soon. We do have to go up a couple levels and then we'll be able to fight it. Alright. Give me one quick second. Just looking at something real quick. Alright. Off we go again. Off we go, little beast. As Einhar would say. Who is your favorite NPC in this game? If you've played this game before, who is your favorite NPC? And if you haven't played this game, who's your favorite NPC of all the games that you've ever played? Out of every game that you've played, who's like the one NPC that just sparks your brain? I am full clearing the Ancient Pyramid floor 1. This is incredible. I am very good at this game, guys. Alright, upstairs. I'm just trying to prolong the time that I have with you. Yeah, I think my favorite NPC in this game. Oh, helpful NPC would have to be Cassia. I like Blight. Blight as a mechanic is really good. Unhelpful NPC would have to be the Trial Master. Can you guess what my two favorite League mechanics are? Yes, I'm a Blight and a Ultimatum player. It was very fun. This last League of Settles League actually was my first league that I had ever gotten a level 100 character. So that was extremely fun. I enjoyed that so much. We are almost done. Almost there. There it is. Time to fight the boss. Before you fight the boss, make sure you go past it and pick up this crafting recipe on the other side. And then start. Alright. Let us defeat this boss. He's gonna summon some ads and disappear real quick. Thank goodness for the Ash Collar giving us insane damage on this boss. That is incredible. Oh, there's the laser beam. There's the lightning res coming in handy right there. He has a couple other attacks. He can throw out some rocks just like this, and he can slam the ground with one of his tentacles there. This ability right here. He's just gonna be moving out of the way of it. And then he's going to summon more ads and jump into the ground. So we're just going to actually go back to the forest encampment real quick, sell all the items, and pick up the rest of them off the ground.
A pity.
Alright, now back to the Ancient Pyramid. Pick up these items. And what we're going to do is we're just going to exit character We're not going to go to the next zone yet. We're going to exit character screen because it's a very important thing. It automatically picks up the next zone's waypoint, so you can just go back to town and then go to Act 3. So we're going to complete this little area. There is one important thing that you need to do once you enter Act 3 areas, and that is this section. You must make sure you talk to the NPC and you save her. If you do not talk to her after you save her,
I need more mana.
you will not be able to progress. So you have to make sure that you unlock her first. Just kill the guard captain, kill everything else around it, and make sure we talk to Clarissa and save her before we go into Act 3 town. We did it. Now we're going to head this way, just along the waterway here, until Act 3. Welcome to the Sarn encampment. Welcome to the Sarn encampment. This is probably, other than the first town, the most important place that you're going to be coming to,
That would just
at
make
least
life
during the campaign.
complicated.
What makes this place so special, you might ask yourself, and that would be this area right here, the Ascendancy Plaque. This will tell you exactly what trials you are missing in order to ascend. Go into the lab and ascend and pick your ascendancy. In this case, we are going to be an occultist, I believe. So, yes, we are going to be an occultist, just what I thought. Let's go ahead and put in these points real quick that we just picked up. It'll be very simple here. We're just going to quickly grab this rest of this life wheel here, which is just max life and energy shield. And this is going to make us a little tankier. In our next set that we're going towards is we're going towards this destructive apparatus right here. But otherwise, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everybody for stopping by. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you liked it and would like to see more, please consider subscribing. If you have any tips, tricks, suggestions, anything like that, please leave it in the comment section down below. I'll make sure to go through them. And everybody, have a wonderful day.